So Harry, not long to go now. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I think before every major tournament, there's always, a big build-up. I think during the actual season, towards the end of the club season, you're still thinking about club, but you've got one eye on what's ahead in the summer. So, this is always kind of the exciting part where you're kind of in pre-camp. Everyone just kind of can't wait to get started. So, but it's kind of a bit too early to get the nerves yet. So you're kind of just in that excited mode. But obviously, once we get out to Germany and we start preparing for the first game, that's when the nerves start to creep in as well, and all that kind of that environment is what you look forward to.
Do you feel ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I feel like going into the tournament is for sure one of the best kind of opportunities we have. I think just with the mixture of everything we've been through as a squad, the mixture of young talent coming through and exciting players coming through, obviously coming close, as close as you can come in the last Euros, I think. For sure we're looked at as one of the favourites, and that's not always been the case in recent history with England. So I think we have to accept that. I think we have enough in the squad to be able to deal with that. But ultimately, it all comes down to the games and performing on the occasion. So that's what we're ready for, and that's what, hopefully what we can produce.
Is it a good thing to be going into the tournament as favourites?
I think so. I think it's a consequence of what you've done over many years. We've been knocking on the door, even in the World Cup. I know we went out in the quarter-final, but it was a real close game, and it was a real good tournament up until that game. So I think, year by year, I think other teams especially are probably looking at us and know that we're going to be there or thereabouts, and they're going to probably have to play us at some stage in the tournament. And I think when you look at our squad and you look at the players who are performing at a high level, especially this season just gone, we've got some incredible talent. So it's all about taking that into the England shirt and not letting the tournament get in your way, almost just going out there and being free and express yourself and just take that form into the tournament.
Given all that you've just said there about the expectation and what you guys want to achieve, does it feel different, the build-up to this tournament, to maybe ones in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I've been involved in it feels like a lot of tournaments now, and I've been through stages. Euro 2016 compared to this feeling now is totally different, and I think that is partly what we've built as a squad. And a lot of the players are still the same, and a lot of players have been on that journey together from 2018, 2020. So I think there was always belief amongst the fans, in every tournament. I think that's what England fans have been known for, and I was one of them fans. But I think, there was a belief, but deep down we always knew it was going to be tough. I think now there's a belief where, I think everyone really believes that, this is our time. This is an amazing opportunity for us to do something special. So we know that as players, but we also know in tournament football you need things to go your way, and you need a little bit of luck along the way, and you need to do everything right. So that's all we can do, is just look forward to that challenge and go out there and try and make everyone proud.
How much do you believe in this team?
I believe a lot. I've seen a lot of players come through. I play with a lot of players. Obviously, I've been fortunate enough to captain this team now for a long time. And I think going into this summer, this is the most confident I felt about a squad, just for the reasons I kind of touched on already. Just the form that players are in, the type of players we have, the experience we have, players who have played in big games for club and country now. I think all the ingredients are there. I'm really excited. I'm really proud to captain this squad and this team. For me personally, it's just another opportunity to go out there and try and make some history with England.
Let's take you back. What are your memories of watching England growing up?
Yeah, so my earliest real memories was probably 2002. I think the World Cup, watching those games in school because of the time difference, and what would I have been? I'd have been kind of 9 years old then. So that is, of course, I loved football from a young age, but they're the memories that I have of that squad trying to go far. Of course, it didn't quite go away against Brazil, but then I think when I would have been 5 when Owen scored that goal in '98, and you see clips from that tournament, and even '96. Obviously, I was too young to remember it live, but you see clips back, and So yeah, all them tournaments I think are special in my generation's memory, and yeah, but I think 2002 was my earliest.
How does it make you feel when you look back on memories of, say, 1966?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me proud to be English. It makes me, hungry to give us that feeling again, because it's been too long for, all the English fans out there. So I think it motivates me when I see that. It was such a long time ago, and I know we've come close and closest in recent history, the last Euros. But I think it motivates me to try and give not just me, but I think the England fans and as much joy as possible, because I know if we win a major tournament, there'll be some serious celebration. So, whilst I'm in an England shirt, I have that opportunity to try and make them dreams come true and make my dreams come true, and that's a good thing to have, and I want to hold on to that as long as possible.
You touched upon it there. I know Germany's now your home, but have you thought about, if you do have a successful tournament, the scenes and what could be happening back here in England?
Yeah, I mean, we get tastes of it, in the recent tournaments, from 2018 when we was out in Russia, and, we're in our own little bubble, but you're getting sent videos from, all the pubs that I used to watch the football at and with friends, and you see all the football parks going crazy, and the Euros was the same. You get sent loads of videos, so, I was that fan not too long ago, in those pubs on the streets and watching the games and going through the highs and lows, and so yeah, I think that's what makes this group even special as well. I think we all remember those times, and we all remember as fans how much it means to the country, and we know we've done a lot of good stuff and changed a lot of perception, and connected really well with the fans. But ultimately, there's nothing bigger than winning a tournament, and we know that'll be a memory that everyone in England will keep with them for a lifetime. So it's special to have that opportunity to provide that type of celebration. So it's down to us to go there and do it.
There's been a lot of very good England teams. You've touched upon them. You've watched them as a fan. You've now been part of them. Where does this one rank?
Yeah, well, I think if you're going based on tournament, I think it's right up there with one of the best, and I think we've done a lot of things as a group that a lot of England teams haven't done for many years, and I think that's credit to everyone, because I don't think that's necessarily because we have better players or the ability is better. I just think from when Gareth come in, and full credit to the boss, he created a real togetherness amongst us, amongst the fans, a connection. And I think that's what's provided us with so many special moments, and even things like making history, like beating Spain away and beating Italy away, and things that England haven't done for a long time. I know major tournaments are what people remember, but we still created a lot of history along the way in the other games as well. And I think step by step that will only put us in a better place, even for when I'm finished, hopefully in another 10 years or so. But you hope that kind of just provides a great platform for the next generations coming through to go and be fearless and go out there and be the best in the world.
What does being England captain of this group mean to you?
I think it's probably the greatest honour I think I can have in football. Playing for your country first and foremost is the most special feeling. I think it's really what every young player dreams of doing. But when you're given the captain's armband, and like I said, I've been fortunate enough to do it a lot now. I think it's just that responsibility is you feel responsible for the group, whether win, lose or draw, or play well, don't play well. You feel like you're responsible for everything. And all I can say has been a pleasure. The lads make it easy for me. I think the standards that we set from an early part in Gareth's reign set the example for everyone. And for me personally, I don't change whether I'm wearing the armband or not. But just to wear it and lead the boys out, especially in major tournaments, is just a feeling like no other.
You've come so close. Have you imagined yourself lifting that trophy?
Yeah, I think you'd be lying if someone said they hadn't. It'll be a dream to do it. I think with the experiences that I've had and the team had, we know how tough it's going to be. It's even though we're in a great place, like I said, you need things to go your way. You need to be at a high level for every game if you want to go and achieve that. And we couldn't have come no closer back in 2021. But we feel ready. We feel at this stage preparation's gone really well. Ultimately, it's about performing on the day and performing in the big games, and that's where we're going to be judged. So that's what we've got to go there and do.